My name is Barbara Lee, and I am the co-founder and executive director at Italiano, Please. We're a small family-run social enterprise here in downtown Calgary. We have been members at the Social Innovation Hub for around 2 years now, and we have been very lucky to be able to have access to expert advisors. We have been able to get advice on legal matters, financial, the possibilities of franchising, and talking about IP. My background is not really in any of those four things, and so having these conversations was really important to me to see for us how our business can move forward best. For us, it's truly precious, the fact that we've been able to get this expert advice as part of our membership at the Hub, because honestly, I don't know how I can explain how beneficial it is, and we just could not afford it otherwise. So it's truly, truly an amazing benefit for us.
I absolutely love the Expert Advisor Program. The folks that we were exposed to fill in the gaps that were on our team, it would have been impossible. We're talking about people that have had amazing careers and now are taking time to be able to share their expertise with people. And every single time, amazing experiences. And we were like, we need a marketing person. They got us a marketing person, the best. You know, when you're struggling, you don't have a lot of money, but all of a sudden you can have the best of the best come in and have a voice, guide you through some tricky stuff while you need it, you know, make it or break it times, especially for entrepreneurs and small businesses. I honestly cannot say enough about how amazing I think the Expert Advisor group is. It was super cool because the website is set up so nicely. We're able to go through their bios and kind of almost pick and choose, like we need a business guy, we go there, we need a marketing person, we need a triple threat, somebody that's security, front and back end tech, like there. I love that there's folks out in the industry that are so willing and generative and willing to be a part of that program. It's just been, I can't say enough.
I help organizations support their best people so that they don't burn out. I typically run workshops, and also I have some programs and coaching. So I was fortunate to be in the Social Innovation Hub, and after a few months in that program you get access to the Expert Advisor program. That was really exciting for me. I got to work with somebody that helped me with marketing. You know, it's nothing like seeing someone in person, so I actually worked with Michael. I just seen him at an event, and that kind of said, yeah, that's the guy I want to work with. We didn't have much time, so it was condensed over a month, and I think I met him probably twice a week over a month, and that was great actually, because we really got some solid work done. And that was really helpful. It turned out Michael it's a really pivotal moment for me. I was getting ready for a couple of big workshops and with CEO groups and things. So Michael just helped me kind of see those in a different, Michael's creative, So see those in a different creative way. We actually had lots of fun together. And it was really good to have somebody on your page and somebody, you know, just checking like, where's the flow going here? What's happening? And we came up with a name for my podcast as well, which was excellent. And so this is just a great addition, I think, to get whatever you feel like you're missing, and to get that expert in it makes all the difference.
Hi, I'm Lianne Lee, and I lead Connect Ed Parents Powered by Shift, the project to end domestic violence at the University of Calgary's Faculty of Social Work. I was a part of the incubator program at the Social Innovation Hub, and I was trying to just learn different ways to scale up Connect Ed Parents and to reach more parents and to expand our network. I was really focused on marketing in order to really expand our reach. Then I went online and looked at their bios and scheduled a meeting just based on the bio. And the meeting kind of sealed the deal because the person I chose was very practical, very strategic, and really understood the goal of my project. We didn't need at that stage a really elaborate approach. It was really, we have these tried and true approaches. How do we expand on it to reach new groups in organic ways? What I was looking for were really practical, strategic approaches that I could implement right away. And my EA was able to do that. So I would say really find the right fit. And then when you do, it can be a really useful way to broaden the project and improve it.
I'm the founder and president of RAD Medical Technologies. We develop medical devices for orthopedic surgeries. Right now we're developing an orthopedic beach chair that's used for shoulder procedures. About 5 years ago I was working at another local startup company called Tactile Orthopedics. They're members here at the Hub. They had a lab space here. Based on my experience at Tactile, I decided, there was a number of advantages for becoming a member here at the Life Sciences Innovation Hub. Right off the bat, the expert advisor hours have been fantastic, so I've used a number of advisors over the last 2 years. We've used it for some help with regulatory and our quality management system. Had some executive coaching hours, and then more recently, we've been using it with a machinist here, Wayne May, who's been helping train some of my staff on the makerspace equipment. As a small company, you're always resource, strapped. And so anytime that you can tap into an advisor, whether it's for free or whether it's through the expert advisor program, it can be a huge benefit. For us, we can't afford to hire a regulatory specialist. So to be able to sit down, have a 1-hour meeting, and use some of their time to sort of guide us through very specific tasks has been a huge advantage for us. You can kind of browse through the different, lists. It's all posted on the Innovate Calgary website, but I've also found it really helpful talking to the program managers. They'll make recommendations based on your needs. Sometimes they'll have a couple of different people you could reach out to. And it all depends on the advisor's availability as well. Sometimes these are working professionals as well, so they might not be able to take on your project, but there's always someone that's willing to help, and they've been fantastic. I think if you're a member here at the Hub and you're not using your expert advisor hours, you should tap into it as soon as possible. It's fantastic, and it's a huge resource for any startup.
My name is Andrea O, and I'm the Chief Learning Officer and Interim CEO at Savvy Knowledge. We had started with Innovate Calgary back earlier than 2018 when this all began, so we're one of the OGs. And when it was offered, to be honest, didn't realize we needed it. What was really helpful about the Expert Advisor program was it helped me and us as a company evaluate what was missing. And it also gave us access to high-level professional services or even roles and individuals we wish we had in the short term that filled a gap, that helped us move forward quicker and with fewer barriers. What I think has been the most valuable is the coaching piece. Now, whether they realize it or not, oftentimes they have the luxury of not living in our world. They get to see it without the distractions. They can see very clearly a path we may not see, and they can have those open conversations with us. There's a trust that's built. There's a vulnerability that's immediately there because we're seeking out help, and they need to know as much as they can in a short amount of time to help us get there. Because the Expert Advisor program has a very set number of hours, it forces us as founders to be concise, to learn how to speak clearly and have very clear messaging and sharing information without barriers. It's been incredibly valuable, and we've maintained our relationships with our expert advisors outside of the program just because they care. I think it's been a win-win in more ways than I could have expected.